We said something big about Ripple XRP years ago that no one thought would happen. People laughed, had doubts, and thought it was just a dream at the time. People said that XRP would do well and that it was just another short lived altcoin. But look at what's going on now. Ripple is going against everything people thought it would do. And the statement we made is now starting to come true. People who didn't believe XRP would become a big player in the financial world are now seeing it happen. People used to think this was an impossible dream, but now it's becoming more real thanks to relationships with major banks, growing use around the world, and the promise of a big change in how cross border payments are made. Ripple and XRP keep proving the doubters wrong, even though they have to deal with a lot of problems, such as legal fights, unstable markets, and constant criticism. Today, XRP shows the world that our dream from years ago is not only possible, but it's already happening. It feels good to be right, and this is just the beginning. The rise of XRP isn't over yet, and things look even better for the future. It's a story about not giving up, having faith, and seeing something that was laughed at become one of the most important forces in the world finance today. The question now is what will happen to XRP in the future and how much higher it can go. Let us talk about how we saw this coming years ago when no one else did. Yes, we made a statement years ago, so let's go back and look at it again. At that time, XRP wasn't very popular in the world of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and Ethereum were still more popular. Ripple was useful in the real world, which was something many people didn't see at first. Most cryptocurrencies were still mostly seen as investments, but XRP was trying to solve a real problem: the slowness of payments between countries. Ripple was more than just making another cryptocurrency. It had to do with making deals faster, cheaper, and safer, while also changing how money moves between countries. We think that if financial companies could adopt Ripple's technology, it could open up a huge market for XRP. It wasn't just a piece of paper, it was a way for people from different countries to use their own money to send and receive money. When we first made this statement, there were a lot of people who didn't believe it. Some people said that banks and other financial institutions could never trust a coin like XRP. They told me it would never become widely used enough to be successful. Even XRP legal problems looked like a big problem, and many people didn't think it would be able to stand up to the scrutiny. Still, Ripple kept going. While other people were betting on price changes and making quick money, Ripple was carefully building its network, forming partnerships with big financial companies, and showing that it was useful in the real world. The years went by, and Ripple's vision began to take shape. The things we had predicted began to happen. It's clear that the future we saw for XRP is no longer a far off dream when we look at how far it has come, how banks are adopting it more and more, how it's being used in real time settlement systems, and how much of an impact it's having on the global financial environment. And it's becoming real, and the trip has just begun. People used to laugh off the idea that XRP could be a big player in the financial world, but now it seems more and more likely. What do we do right? And why does it all make sense now? Let's look at why Ripple's long term plan is working and why XRP has so much promise left to reach. A turning point for Ripple and XRP started with the partnerships that Ripple had carefully built up over the years. While a lot of other coins were trying to get people excited, Ripple stuck to its plan to become the standard for sending money across borders. Big names in the banking and finance industry started to take notice of Ripple's technology, which lets them settle deals quickly and cheap. Ripple has teamed up with companies like Santander, American Express, and Standard Chartered to use its blockchain technology and XRP to make foreign payments faster and cheaper. Ripple's technology was seen as valuable by many financial institutions, and what began as a small group of companies grew into a strong network. Not only did these relationships let people pay with XRP, they also changed the way money moves around the world. It is a useful tool for both banks and payment providers because it offers fast settlements, openness, and lower fees. This kind of use in the real world was what made XRP different from other coins that didn't have a clear use case on their own. Ripple wasn't just making a cryptocurrency for traders, it was also making a system that would change the way we send money around the world. Even though doubters kept asking about XRP prospects, Ripple kept its head down and worked on building the partnerships that would give XRP a strong base in the financial world. Today, when big banks start using Ripple's technology, it's clear that our idea about XRP promise from years ago wasn't too far off. XRP is quickly becoming an important part of the world's banking system.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer just about the price, it's also about how XRP is being used in real life to solve problems in global payments that were once thought to be impossible to solve. Partnerships and the use of Ripple's technology have been big parts of XRP rise, but the rules and regulations are also very important. In this part, things get even more interesting because Ripple has had some tough times along the way. The ongoing court battle with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, S, made things very uncertain for XRP. The SAC has said that XRP is a security, which means it needs to follow tight rules. This has made a lot of people afraid and uncertain about XRP future. Yep, yeah, sure. This legal battle has been hanging over Ripple for years, making the market unstable and making investors wary. But Ripple has been strong through all of these problems. Ripple's lawyers have kept fighting the SAC, and many people in the cryptocurrency community think that the result of this case could set a big standard for the whole industry. Lots of legal doubt would go away if Ripple wins. This goes for XRP and all other cryptocurrencies as well. It might even lead to clearer rules for the whole crypto market, which would make it easier for projects like Ripple to work with more trust and stability. The court case might look like a big problem, but it could also be the start of something new. If Ripple can solve this problem, the price of XRP could go through the roof as the market learns more about how the coin is regulated. If the possible legal victory comes together with Ripple's growing use in the banking world, it could give XRP holders a lot of value. A court case that is still going on might help make XRP future more certain, which will only make it more valuable in the long run. Keep in mind that problems like these happen all the time in the crypto world. Some of the growing pains that come with making something as revolutionary as Ripple's technology are legal fights and not knowing what the rules will be. The important thing is that Ripple has kept going and shown its worth in the real world, even though it has faced some problems. There could be a big change in the value of XRP and its role in the global financial environment. If Ripple wins the case, or even if it settles on good terms, Ripple and XRP still have a lot of promise. But getting past these regulatory problems is important if they are to reach their full potential. If XRP wins this fight, it could start a new era of growth that will make its value soar to new heights. This was also part of the idea we had years ago, and each day it seems more likely. As we look to the future of XRP, it's clear that Ripple's path isn't just about getting agreements or doing well in court. It has to do with how XRP will fit into the world's banking system as a whole. The standard banking system could be changed by Ripple's technology and XRP, and we're already seeing the first signs of that change. Moving money between countries is hard, expensive, and takes a long time with the current banking system. These issues can be fixed with XRP, which allows for quick payments